The 5th annual Extra Life Video Game Marathon is coming up on October 20th, 2012. Now it's time for gamers to make a difference. Extra Life is just like a run or a walk or a bike event, except you never have to leave the comfort of your own living room. Just sign up online at extra-life.org to register. On October 20th at 8 a.m., you play any games you want for 24 hours. Find out more and sign up to play online at extra-life.org. Play games, heal kids. Extra Life.
Did I tell you about getting stuck in the elevator while I was at work?
No.
Okay. So, I'm out in the performance of my official mail-carrying duties, right?
Right.
And I go up to this building that I go in all the time, and it's Saturday, and all the buildings are closed, so what we normally do is slide the mail under the doors into the offices, right? So, I walk up to the front door, got my satchel on my shoulder, you know, I'm looking all professional, and I walk up to the door, and it's automated, and it opens super slow. So I grab it and sort of slam it open and don't really think anything of it. I'm like, wow, there's like no, the power's kind of screwy in this place. So I go and deliver the whole first floor and get in the elevator, go up to the second floor, deliver the whole second floor, come back and get in the elevator to go up to the third floor. And as the doors start to close and I'm inside, the doors close pretty fast and then they get about a foot apart and then they go slow and they close. And I'm like, oh boy, but I'm already on the elevator, right?
Right.
It's heading up, and it's going up to the third floor, and it's starting to act funny, and I'm like, oh, man, this thing is, I hope this isn't gonna, son of a bitch! It stops a foot shy of the third floor, and the doors go ding, and open up. And the firewall doors outside are still shut.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. I'm sitting in there, and I'm like, wow, this is kind of wild. So I go, the first instinct is to go to the call box inside the elevator. So I open the call box. There's no phone in there. There's two cut wires hanging from the top. There's absolutely no phone. And I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I did bring my cell phone with me.
Thank God.
So I was lucky that I did that. I look, and I usually get my hair cut at the salon downstairs. So I call there. They're there on Saturday. And I call down, and see, I mess with them all the time. And I said, hey, it's Steve. I'm stuck in the elevator. They're like, fuck you.
No, really. Stuck in the elevator.
Yeah. I was totally the kid that cried wolf, you know. And so they're like, yeah, well, we'll call you back. We'll call the building manager. And she calls her, and she said, well, she didn't answer, but we left a message. I don't know when she'll return the phone call. So I'm sitting in there, and call my boss, and she said, that's it. I'm calling 911. Here, you know, the firemen are coming. While I'm waiting for the firemen to get there, I'm sitting there, listen, I hear this little kid's voice. So I'm yelling, hello, hello, like an idiot. And this kid, I hear him, I'm like, wow, there's actually some hope, because I figured somebody could press the button outside to maybe bring the elevator up. The kid says, Daddy, someone's screaming hello. No, they're not, kid, let's go.
No, there isn't, kids. You're hearing things, you're insane. Let's go.
It sounds like the start of a really crap video game.
Draw your sword, knock your arrows, and ready your spellbook. It's time for another episode of The Gamesmen. What role will you play?
gals, and guildies. Welcome to episode 81 of The Gamesmen. This is the show for the week of August 20th, 2012. I am Steve Conger, also known as JSS Lyfeliek, on basically every service imaginable, and this is sort of part 2 to the Overseas Connection show from last week. So we're here, we got some special guests, and like I said in the house, the sort of head honcho of the Overseas Connection, Greg DeLacy, Mr. Murphy's Law.
Hey there, Steve.
How are you?
I'm good. It all feels eerily similar. I don't know why. I feel like I've been sitting right here this whole time.
Yeah, you have.
I know, I have. Remember how you talk about ass sweat and...
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Also, Mr. Mike Chinny1985.
Steve, I'm already on too many podcasts, so I shouldn't really be here. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. People are sick of me now, so thanks
You'll
for...
get residuals.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so thanks for inviting me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all paid for, right, Steve?
All about the bottom line, you are.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
And obviously, I guess anymore it wouldn't be a Gamesman show without Daniel Knappman, Hardlydan.
Hey man, how you doing?
Jeez, you don't sound good, man.
Yeah, so I've got some grundle staining.
I don't even know what the hell you just said, but anyway.
It's like swamp ass.
I don't know if that was just another word for the shits or what. But
Yeah, it's like swamp ass.
yeah.
We're all suffering.
You can keep saying it, Dan, but we still don't know what it means.
Swamp ass is pretty nasty. Anyway, so what I figured we'd do, and obviously last week there was more news today, but we're a couple of weeks late on our typical 6-month first half of the year 3-word association show. So what we kind of do halfway through the year, we kind of take a look back. There are a lot of games that, you know, they don't sort of get the recognition that they might deserve or consideration for Game of the Year or in categories and things because they're not relevant. So this is our way of kind of taking these games and saying, hey, cheers to you. You came out and you were decent or something. So, yeah. So what I kind of figured we'd do is, go month by month. And I had the guys go through a list and
print
make
out
up
something. I've never had to print out anything for a podcast ever.
I
Like
know.
I have to deal with paper
Homework.
now.
Homework.
Like I've got to file this shit under G for games or P.
I
for
don't have a
podcast.
printer,
I'm not
man.
sure. Yeah.
You're going to file it under G for garbage can here in a little bit.
Yeah, I had to buy a filing cabinet. This is there's a lot of overheads with this podcast.
We aim to complicate.
Yes.
So like I said, the guys have taken a little bit of time out of their busy schedules to make snarky 3-word word associations on all these games. And we sort of split them up month by month. So, guys, let's just get started in January. Soul Calibur 5. Now, myself, I didn't have anything for this, because I didn't play it, and I'm not too much a fighting game guy. Greg, you probably aren't either.
Yeah, my 3-word association did not play.
Yeah, that's...
That will be a reoccurring theme for a number of games, by the way.
for a lot of them. Jenny, anything?
Yeah, I've kind of cheated a little bit with this one, which is not a good sign because it's the first one. So... let's say the words are not is one, aren't. So we'll count that. Brilliant. Swords aren't penises is what I've put, which I think is appropriate.
I knew it was either going to be that or it was going to be breasts.
Yes.
Breasts are not penises either. That is good. We are all in agreement.
We're all on the same page.
Yeah, I learned those are the two things I learned in sex education. And
Swords are not penises, and breasts are not penises. Done.
yes.
You're ready to face the world.
You are ready. Go make babies.
Education money well spent. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Dan.
Simple to the point, not for me.
Yeah. I can understand that. I don't know. I think that's catering to a very niche audience, as is...
God damn it, it's pronounced niche.
Same thing.
Niche.
Same thing.
And that's niche for you, Steve.
That's right. That is niche for me.
Yes.
So, just like the next game, which is Final Fantasy 13-2. Oh, God. I know who I want to go to, but I should probably go to Greg.
did not care.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was a little less abrasive than I thought it was going to be.
Well, you know what can I say? I really did not care about that game.
Okay.
So,
Eek, Chinny?
I could have said fuck this shit, but I didn't do that.
You just did.
I know. I put down in paper, in pen. This is my paper. Look, listen. Right. Long Corridor 2. And I know it wasn't a long corridor.
Yeah, kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
So, Dan, how about you?
So much fun.
Yeah, you
found the wrong line there, mate.
No, I bought it, I played it, I had great fun.
I'm giving you shit.
But, yeah, I know you're giving me shit, but I'm not rising to your bait.
He is a masturbator.
That's true. That's on my business.
Actually, I'm a doctor.
Anyway, for me, I put iterative, not innovative.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot of fun, but the Final Fantasy franchise, like we talked on your show last week, is one of many that is sort of stale to the point that it sorely needs some kind of revamping or just killing off.
The other thing I was thinking was too much J-pop.
Oh, there was a lot. There's lots. Am I a bad person?
Yeah, I was thinking abundant transsexuals, but transsexuals is one word, so I couldn't quite make that fit.
That's asexuals, man. Come on.
My bad. Sorry.
Am I a bad
Too
person?
many.
Because I liked some of that J-pop?
Someone say transsexuals.
I like the kind of...
Gonna go as well.
I like the rocky stuff,
Yeah.
but the poppy stuff just... Yeah.
Oh, except for the Chocobo death metal. That was pretty bad.
I kind of like that.
Oh, get out of here. Okay, you're the bad person. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to February. And I think a couple of these will generate some discussion, healthy or otherwise. Never Dead. Chinny.
I put head bowling boredom.
That's pretty good, actually.
Thanks.
That's pretty good, actually. Did you play it, or did you just play the demo?
No, I never played it. I looked at it when it was kind of being previewed and stuff, and for some reason people were getting excited about it. I thought it looks a bit cheap, and that's pretty much what it was, right? It was a bit cheap, right?
Yeah. It would have made a nice, I think, downloadable title, maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
But just because of the scope. But
head bowling board.
Dan.
I have taste.
Wow.
Yeah. It wasn't one for me.
Oh, well, thank you for taking the time to get down off of your throne.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Gregory.
I really am starting to think I really was not snarky enough with my comments. I think I was trying to take this too seriously. My three-word association never touched it.
Yeah, well.
That's pretty good, Greg.
Yeah.
I see what you did.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks.
Mine ended up being, whatever, man. That's kind of it. Like, it was just kind of like, whatever, you know. But, now you guys probably won't have anything. This will probably be the only sole answer to this will be mine. Resident Evil Revelations for the Nintendo 3DS. Anyone?
Did not bother.
Okay.
Don't have console.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
By the way, Steve, just to let you know, I've one for everything apart from Ridge Racer.
Okay.
Right, so here we go. So this one for Resident Evil, I put Resident Evil Repetitions.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I don't know if that's true. I just put it there.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Only because it's Resident Evil repetition of the good stuff with some new stuff thrown in.
There you go. Sweet.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Mine was survival horror throwback, which I think that's another thing sorely needed. I mean, I think all of our survival horror games are going unsurvival horror-y nowadays.
What do you mean, man? Dead Space is co-op now. Come on.
I've got one reply to that, and that is Slender.
Yeah, which we talked about on the show last week. Yeah.
Great fun.
I didn't know anything about, I never played The Darkness 2, but I'm sure, I know you guys have, but this was kind of the one that I cheated on with 4, but I'm not even putting it down here, but I still have to mention it because it was too funny. Maybe I could make it a 2-word association. I'll just apostrophe eyes both words.
Okay, Garnet Lee.
Mo tentacles, mo problems.
I like it.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's better than mine. Mine's not that funny.
Far
actually.
better than mine, yes.
Yeah. I'll go ahead. Mine. This one is one of the very few that pretty much serious. Gameplay improvement only.
Ah.
So yeah, I enjoyed the story more in 1, but the gameplay's better in 2. So
Okay. All right. Dan.
Never tempted me.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I played the first one, and yeah, I kind of enjoyed it, but not enough to. I'm the kind of guy, if I'm going to buy a game, I'll buy it in the first week or so of release.
Yeah.
Anything else I'll think about getting and then never get around to. It was in that pile.
Excalibur was pretty high on the Darkness too. He enjoyed it a lot. I remember him loving it.
I read some great reviews, and loads of people have said brilliant things about it, and it's still on my, possibly if I go down to Game and it's there cheap in the pre-owned bin, I might buy it.
It's fun. I won't go too crazy at you, Dan, but it's definitely fun.
Yeah, well, Game's 16 miles away, so the chance of me picking it up.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not that fun.
No.
Greg.
Really, really gross.
It is.
Dude, that game was horrific.
Your vocabulary is really, really, really good.
Awesome. Okay, so this is probably one of the big ones. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Let's go positive first, Dan.
You see, it's not positive because I'd never actually played the whole game. It kind of is because I like Fable, but yeah, I felt like Fable.
Okay, I mean, that's. I guess it's not totally negative.
Yeah, no, it's kind of damning with faint praise.
yeah, I can agree with that. All right, so let's get around to the harsher ends of the table. Greg.
Actually, sort of great.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I liked Kingdoms of Amalur.
I kind of liked it too, but it was single-player World of Warcraft. It's funny, like, I think that it's one of those games that suffers from all of these mini story arcs within the massive one are more engaging than the massive one.
Yeah, I mean, the side story. I mean, the story in general was lacking.
Yeah.
But the gameplay mechanics, the world setting was pretty fantastic. I mean, they could have made a great game.
Yeah.
They missed the mark on a few key areas that kept it from getting there. And of course, now they never will.
Yeah, exactly. Which leads to mine, and mine is eventual shit sandwich. Like, the whole situation turned into a shit sandwich. Just a turd and 2 pieces of bread, man. That's all that's left. So, Chinny.
I never played Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, but I put Side Quest Frenzy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There is a ton.
Which is what put me off. And I think if I'm going to play that game, I'm just going to go for main quest, and then that's it. You
definitely should.
Yeah.
Like, for me, this is my plan of attacking games like this. Go and edge along every corner of the map and then fill in the middle and then do all the side quests and then go back to doing what you were doing before. Like, I can't stand it. If all the map's not uncovered, it's an OCD thing. I can't take it.
It sounds like playing an old school point and click adventure.
I know.
No, I think I'm in your boat.
Put the mouse
there,
over
Steve.
every single pixel.
I think I'm in your boat there, Steve. Like, I do that. I kind of like work my way around. I have to kind of go everywhere on the map. But I think with Reckoning, I have to kind of bite the bullet and go, you know what? I haven't got time for this shit. Let's just go and do the main quest and just get on with it. I'll do a bit and that's it.
The thing is, you get about 2/3 of the way through and you're like, oh, God, are you kidding me? And especially the last push toward the end just takes forever. Oh, God. But anyway.
Like Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Stand there.
No, can I?
All right. Chinny, we'll just stay with you because of the Japanese hate that would be from Asura's Wrath.
There's only one thing I know about Asura's Wrath. My 3 words are massive giant thumb. Is that right? Is that right?
Thumb or a finger, one of the two, yeah.
It's one of those. So you can replace thumb with finger, whatever. That's the only thing I know about that whole game.
Is that a thumb that has paronychia, like me?
Yeah, I hope not. Tap X to stop pus dripping on for head. No, isn't that what happens in the game? Like a massive thumb, and he tries to stop it. Is that right?
Can I go next?
A giant sword.
I think mine piggybacks on Chinny's very nicely.
Okay.
It's what the fuck.
Good one.
That was my entire impression of Asura's Wrath. I was constantly just like, what in the fuck is going on? Okay. All right. Giant dude. Yeah, whatever.
Dan.
Anime gaming thing.
I was just going to say that it is like interactive anime.
Yeah.
Mine was Japan times 50.
I like it. That's good, that one.
All right, so next was Syndicate, and I didn't have anything down for this. So, Greg.
I only went through the demo. I never actually played the game proper, but the demo, just by itself, way too hard. We tried this stupid boss battle. It had to have been for like an hour, and finally I just was like, I'm done with this game. I'm done with it.
Let's see, Dan.
How dare you?
Wow. Explain.
I'm possibly a bit older than some of the listeners, maybe a bit younger than some of the listeners, obviously, but I remembered the original Syndicate game.
It was a fine game.
Yeah.
It was nothing like the original.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no.
They ruined
No.
it.
It wasn't anything like the original.
No.
It was not what I was expecting. It's not what I wanted. It was just,
Just, I guess.
just made me angry.
It was just,
Yeah. How dare you, or made me angry. You know, one of the two.
Oh, Mr.
Not
Chin.
happy.
Just going on from what Dan was saying there, like, I played the old Syndicate as well. I loved it, but I don't think I was expecting it to be anything the same. But I put, for my 3 words for Syndicate, I put better with co-op. I played the demo single player, and I found out that it was better with co-op. I enjoyed it with somebody
That's
else.
kind of a general rule, right? Everything's better with co-op.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It should have been a PC game.
Yeah.
Mouse and keyboard.
Mouse and
It would
keyboard.
have been fantastic. And, it should have been Syndicate 2.0.
And it shouldn't have been a first-person shooter.
Yeah, exactly.
No, God, no.
All right.
God,
So,
no.
wrapping up February was, Greg, I think you played around with this, didn't you? Binary Domain.
Yeah, so this is my Garnet Lee moment where I'll make up some words, or a word, just too Japanesey.
Japanesey's, what's a word on this show? I mean, I don't know. That and Jap-tizzle and Jap-izzle. And,
I'll
yeah,
accept
all this
it,
stuff.
Greg. I'll accept it.
Oh, yeah, it is pretty Japanesey. Yeah. Chinny.
Yeah, I've just finished this game, actually. I finished it last week. I've put Gears of Japan.
There you go.
Fine.
Gears of Japan, even with the French robot.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
My 3 were voice anti-recognition.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I tried that once and went, fuck
Yeah,
this.
that's it. I'm out.
I said the word yes, and it went no, which is pretty much the exact opposite of what I wanted to achieve. So thank you very much. And I didn't know the Japanese for yes, so I was all out of ideas.
Oh, that's great. Dan.
Squad-based shooter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually something, it's on my Steam list, and I've been really lucky with a lot of our listeners, of the Gamesmen and Iron Hammers, who've been kind enough to buy me games on my Steam list, and unfortunately it's one that's not appeared yet, because I don't have money for it. So, maybe one day.
Oh, man.
Perhaps that should be it. Maybe one day.
Yes, there you go. Maybe one day. That's the 3-word association.
Maybe one day. All right. Okay, so the last month of the quarter, which would be March, kind of kicked off with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I don't have anything. Anybody have anything?
I can say it was not my cup.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Yeah.
I can repeat what I said for Soul Calibur 5.
Yeah. That's way too many words. I can repeat what I said for Soul Calibur 5.
All right, not for me.
Not for me. Yeah. Okay, now this is the big one. Okay? And let me kind of throw mine out there and see where you guys work from this. Mass Effect 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was worse over time.
Interesting.
The further I get away from Mass Effect 3, the more disappointed I get with it.
That's what I thought of Prometheus.
Yeah. Now, see, Steve, I mean, the little asterisk that has to be by yours, I think it has everything to do with the ending.
Yeah.
So it gets worse. That ending gets worse with you over time. But, I mean, is that really the entire game, including the multiplayer? Or is it really just the ending that really is kind of under your skin?
No, I think I initially thought it was a great game, but the longer it went on, the longer they buckled to pressure, and the longer that they made excuses for this game, the more I just said, okay, I'm done. I've had it.
Okay.
You know, and I look back and I'm like, wow, you know, it was good while it lasted, but in the rearview mirror, it really isn't what I experienced at the time.
Okay.
So, I don't know, Greg, go ahead.
I came up with short of perfect.
Wow.
Now you can take that two different ways. Because a lot of people were claiming it to be this perfect game, but it really fell short of being perfect. And that's kind of where I fall in line with it. I thought it was a very good game. I'll throw it in there, great. I truly think the experience of playing that game was fantastic. The multiplayer still is very good, the co-op. So, yeah, it has a significant black mark that keeps it from being a perfect game, I think, and perfect in a relative way. But it could have been easy game of the year had they handled the ending of that properly.
Yeah. Dan.
Up yours, Total Biscuit. Total Biscuit obviously being the person, and that's one word.
On the other end of the spectrum, there's Dan.
No, you see, I had a little kind of argument with Total Biscuit on Twitter about the whole DLC aspect and how he thought that it was all on the disc, and how that if DLC's on the disc, then you shouldn't have to pay for it as DLC.
Yeah.
Turned out I was right; it wasn't on the disc. And,
no, it wasn't at all. He was wrong.
And so, yeah, up yours.
Chinny, you finished this.
Yes, I have. I've finished the first ending, then I went back and finished the better ending, and I put, for my 3 words, calm down, everyone.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I when I finished the game, look, with the original ending, I mean, yes, there are a lot of things that aren't answered, right? And the extended cut, I think, is better. It does a better job of explaining what happened. But, like, it didn't bother me that much, you know?
Yeah.
There were problems with it. I was like, well, you know. But maybe that I thought that because of all the, you know, I expected, like, a really bad ending. And I went, oh, it's not that bad. So it's, you know, I can't speak for it completely. It wasn't great. It wasn't a great ending, but calm down. Come on.
Yeah.
It was crazy, which... Everyone was mental.
I know. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, how about I Am Alive? Nothing for me. I didn't play it, didn't play the demo, nothing. So I am not qualified to speak. So, Dan.
Gotta go pee.
Beer. Okay.
That is a perfect 3-word association.
Yeah, that's fair too. I will say that. Greg.
I Am Alone.
You liked it? Or you...
I didn't think it was nearly as bad as so many people, like, they hammered on it. I thought it was okay. Yeah. It wasn't great. They certainly could have handled certain mechanics better. But for a download title that, you know, was trying to give this experience of being a survivor, I thought it did pretty well.
Yeah.
You know, and you certainly got that panic feeling when you were traversing things and your stamina was starting to run low. And you're hanging on the side of, say, a bridge, trying to climb and make your way across it. I thought they did some good, neat things with it. So,
Chinny.
Yes. For I Am Alive, I put Are You Really? It kind of came and went. Was my point.
On
it did.
Life support.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean. I was in the camp of, like, being very excited for I'm Alive.
Yeah.
You know, when, like, the very first trailer, you know, many years ago. I really feel like it could have been something great. It could have been like The Last of Us, you know.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Do you think that The Last of Us kind of stole some of its luster?
Maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe stole is a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of idea of, you know, a survival game rather than a, you know, shoot everything game it's more appealing these days, I think, you know, with DayZ and The Last of Us. So, yeah, I think it could have been something much better, but it just came and went, and was like, well, that was unfortunate.
All right, next, Silent Hill Downpour. Anyone?
I've got a good one. Silent Hill Piss Poor. So I'm here all week.
Nice,
I'm available for weddings and bar mitzvahs.
So you get a gold star for that one.
Cheers.
I put down Do Not Bother.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a Silent Hill guy, so I didn't even go anywhere near it. But Dan,
shush, I'm pissing.
Good, Dan. Good.
Wow. Okay.
Appreciate your commitment to your bit.
All right, so Ninja Gaiden 3, and this one on the heels of your show last week about franchises that need to be killed off. Mine was, all right, enough already.
Interesting, Steve. You and I share a common theme. I said past its prime.
That's pretty good, too. Daniel.
Enjoyed Game Gear version, which I think was... Actually, no, that wasn't even Ninja Gaiden, was it? No, bollocks that. No idea.
I put it looked good. If you watch the video of it, it's like, oh, that looks good. And then you play it.
Yeah, only jiggle physics.
It did though. I looked at it. I thought, oh, it looks good. Yeah.
Oh God. So Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City. Oh, Greg.
Dead on arrival.
Wow. Golf clap. Golf clap. Yeah. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Chin.
Okay, mate. It was me remembering my funny joke. So, Operation Raccoon City, I put Operation Ruin Franchise.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That's
good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you.
Dan.
Didn't cross radar.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, just, yeah.
All right, so mine was 4 franchise non-fans. Like, it was totally the Resident Evil for people that didn't like Resident Evil.
I think that's what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that is Resident Evil 6, by the way. I think you have your games mixed up, but that's...
as much as I look at that and I'm like, oh, really? I'm probably still going to buy it.
Yeah, of course you are. I really do think Raccoon City was like that game that... Let's get that Call of Duty crowd. Come on, let's try to say,
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the Ghost Recon, the GRAW, that type of tactical thing, yeah, but it really wasn't all that tactical, was it?
No.
All right, so finishing up the first quarter of the year, on a positive note, Dan, Trials Evolution.
I like Trials! Yeah, if I've got some friends around, it's my go-to game. It's easy to learn, hard to master, great fun, fantastic, well worth the money, even now. Brilliant. Oh, and if any of you, I've got a challenge out there. If anyone can beat my time on Gigatrack, the least you'll get is a shout out.
I haven't looked at that.
Yeah. What's your Gigatrack tile? Time tile?
Well, my first one.
English, I swear.
My first one was, I think it was around 11 minutes with no faults, and now I've got it down to sub 10 minutes with no faults. So.
Jesus, man. You're insane.
No, I'm just good.
All right, Greg.
It's a contender.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman.
So awful. Chinny.
Oh, I like that film. Right, so my 3 words are for Trials Evolution. Buy it now. Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty short and I think that's appropriate.
That
really
sounds
funny.
like a ringing endorsement.
Smash it. 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 I heard that you were dogging ships and you didn't think that I would hear it. People hear you bragging like that, get the engine binders fired up. So I'm ready to attack, gonna lead the pack, gonna make a touchdown, gonna take you out. That's right, put your blasters down, get the engine binders fired up. A few times I've been around this track and like that I'm gone and I'm lightning fast, cause I ain't no hologram girl. I ain't no hologram girl. A few times I've been around this track and like that I'm gone and I'm lightning fast, cause I ain't no hologram girl. I ain't no hologram girl. Smash it, smash it. Smash it, smash it.
So, beginning in April, the first game up, it was on everybody's radar, Kinect Star Wars. Craig.
Flail, fail, flail.
Wow.
That's good. That's good. I'll get it.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, it was not pretty.
Chinny.
I put you done goofed. That's where I put that.
Oh, God, Dan.
Did not connect.
Oh, look at you. I see what you did there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now, as a result of you guys' show a couple of months ago, and the the show break, my 3-word association was, that's my ship. That was so terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. That's probably totally the music that you just heard prior to this, because I'm probably going to throw it.
As you should. As you should.
Yeah.
My shit. My shit.
All right. Now,
Girl.
here we go. Well, actually, we could probably just quit after this one. Xenoblade Chronicles. I made up a word for this one. Game Udda Year.
So it's the game of the cow's tit? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, it wasn't Game Udder Year.
Game of the year.
I think I used that one last year, to tell you the truth.
I just will say I did not play. Just threw it out there.
I put a game for Steve.
Oh, that is absolutely spot on.
There you go.
That's probably the best one, Dan.
A game I haven't played any of, so no.
Oh, you poor bastards. Next, Fez. Phil Fish. 17 years in order to make it to Xbox Live. Oh, Greg.
Way too frustrating. Not for me. Yeah, I couldn't.
You know, I played the demo and I really liked what I played, but I just don't know if I cared enough to buy it. You know, like it was almost too artsy-fartsy for me. Chinny.
Waiting for update.
Oh, tricky.
You think I've got any luck? You think I've got any luck?
No. But you notice he hasn't offered up what Konami did.
So
Yeah. No free game traded for you.
Game.
Yeah.
Well, see, that kind of piggybacks with mine. My 3-word was, except 1%. Like everything, this update works for all but 1% of the people that own the game. Except 1%. Dan.
Fun, excruciating zen.
Fun, excruciating zen. That's pretty good. All right, so not so much on the PC, but on the Xbox 360. Greg, The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings.
Best Xbox RPG.
Wow. That's pretty high praise.
It's a good game.
It is a good game. Chinny? I'm just kind of scared.
No, sorry, I was mistaken. I haven't put anything for this one.
Really?
So it's this and Ridge Race I haven't put anything for. So you have to pass on me.
Okay. Dan.
I don't care. How about that? I don't care.
I don't care. Dan, there are elves.
It's got elves, yeah.
It's got elves. There you go.
It's got elves. Dan.
Let me kill you. That's not enough. That's too many words.
No, that's way too...
I can't really get... Yeah, it's got elves.
Popular one.
Perfect.
That's exactly what I put down.
Bawdy
my
sexist fun.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. Mine was flawed yet essential. I think it has some deep flaws, but it is a game that kind of needs to be played in order to be in your lexicon, I guess, as it were. Prototype 2, and mine was, sequel not needed, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one kind of flopped. Jenny.
I put, I think you almost said it. First one sucked. Like, oh god, I hate that. I hate the first game. It's so bad.
How about It's No Infamous? That's another one.
That actually is fine.
Really?
It is,
Are you kidding me?
spot on. It's No Infamous.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Oh god. Dan, what'd you have?
Don't even bother.
We're being rough. Man.
Yep.
Ridge Racer, I had nothing. Chinny had nothing. Greg.
Time to retire.
Liz Laser.
Oh, I've got a good one for prototype. Game development killer. Too soon? Too soon?
No, not too soon. Touche.
Touche. Fair enough.
Touche. Dan.
Couldn't be asked.
Yeah. You're not a Ridge Racer guy?
The thing that got me the first time was I had to actually check Unbounded was actually a real word. And that put me off. It turns out it is, but there are, get a thesaurus, maybe? I don't know.
Hooked on phonics. How about that? All right, so Greg, I kind of inserted this one in while you were changing diapers, so I will come to you last.
Not my diaper, I would like to point out. It's changing my son's diaper. I'd just like to make sure that's clear.
Surely that's going to be your 3-word association, not my diaper.
Not my diaper. Dan, how about The Walking Dead, the video game?
Oh, really? Oh, I can't put it in 3 words because really want to play is full.
Really want to play.
Yeah.
On Steam wish list. How about that?
Someone buy me.
that sounds vaguely. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Chitty.
Yeah, I put Give Me More.
Ah, that is a good one.
Give me
I
more.
am ready.
Because you can never have enough.
They did say the middle of this month, so I'm kind of pumped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so mine was
go ahead.
Telltale Skills Honed. Yeah.
Nice.
I still think Wallace and Gromit was good, though. I love that game.
Yeah, but I mean, they've really outdone themselves this time.
I was thinking load time issue.
Yeah.
There is a bit of that. Yeah.
Performance issues later. God, I'm totally afraid that there's going to be some bad performance issues.
You forgive it, though. You forgive it, though.
Yeah.
Like, you just go, well, it's so good. Like, who cares?
It is good.
Mm.
Greg, anything?
Episodic done right.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That's a really good one because it is, definitely. All right, so let's head on with a full head of steam to May, and that kind of leads into mine, Sniper Elite V2, which we talked about last week on your show, Chin A, and mine was picked up, and in quotes, Steam, because it went like crazy, I think, on the Steam sale.
That's fair. I don't know what to say. Mine is surprisingly good fun. But
yeah.
Have you started playing it yet? I guess not, Steve.
No. What price is it at now? Full price? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea, mate. No idea.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering. All right, Greg.
We were talking about Sniper Elite, correct?
Yes.
Just making sure. Camping is okay.
Yeah.
Camping thumbs up. Yeah. Daniel.
Full of campers.
There you go. That's pretty good, I gotta admit. Okay, so Fable Heroes. Anybody want to go first?
I'll take the stab. Good Lord, no.
I was anxious to hear what this one was, because I knew, Dan.
Was not needed.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. I threw down here, did anyone notice?
Fair, very fair.
Really? I mean, because you didn't really hear anything about it. Chinny.
Across the board, I think everyone had the same opinion on this game. So mine was, why fucking bother?
Why fucking bother?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good too. That's fair.
Yeah. Very all are similar. So yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Molyneux job queue.
Molyneux job queue. All right. So the PS3 exclusive Starhawk. Mine was Wanted to Care.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But didn't. So I left those 2 words off. Greg.
Team play first.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely had.
Yeah. The campaign was sort of an afterthought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan. Anything?
Have no PS3.
Not yet. Chin.
Not enough time. I put.
Did you ever try it or no?
No, I haven't played it. No. It looks pretty good, but I just not enough time for me to invest in it.
There are other things to more pressing things. Yeah.
Like quality games like Sniper Elite.
More pressing gaming. How about that?
Yes, there you go. That's better. That's a better one.
Okay, so I made up another word. for Minecraft Xbox 360 edition, and this was Gaming for the Elderly. That was it. Gaming for the Elderly. Dan.
PC version better.
That's pretty good. That's fair. Chinny.
Cheating here. I'm going to count a lot as a one word, even though it should be separated.
Oh, that's one of my pet peeves.
I know. I don't write it. Whatever. Right, just get over it. A lot like crack.
Well, and then I will piggyback on Chinny once again. And this is more based on the community's response to this game than my own personal response, but better than crack.
Wow.
I thought one of you two would have gone down the community side and said, "Bastard broke everything," when that guy came in and destroyed everyone's stuff.
Yeah.
Vandalism is rampant.
Yeah. All right. So this was one that I didn't put anything down because I haven't played it yet. So Greg, Max Payne 3.
Surprisingly good story.
All right.
You really liked Max Payne, didn't you? I agree. I was quite shocked actually that you liked it. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Chinny.
I'm gonna sneeze.
That's just.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Okay, hold on.
That's pretty good.
Hold on. I realised when I said the words "I'm going to sneeze," you would think that those were my 3 words, and then I muted myself, sneezed, and then you all laughed.
I was sitting there thinking, wait, is there a story beat that I missed or something here?
No. All right. So my 3 words are cutscene heaven.
Yeah. That is. I did hear that. Yeah.
As you know, Steve.
Yes.
I'm a big Rockstar fan. I quite like them. But even I thought there's quite a few cutscenes in this game.
Oh, but I love story time. I would probably I might like that game.
No, they're very good. They're very good, right? But you just don't get into the flow of the game. You're like, oh, okay, right, I'm gonna put the controller down again. Brilliant. So, yeah.
Dan.
Well, it's one of 2. It's either my knee hurts or not enough money. Basically,
my knee hurts. That could also fit for Skyrim, by the way.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, I got an arrow.
Well, next, one of the biggest releases of the year, Diablo 3. And what I have down here, Auction House Ruination.
Okay.
And they completely just botched the whole product, I think, with the Auction House. So, I don't know. I don't think any of you guys have played Diablo 3. Anybody have anything?
I do have something for you. Yes.
I don't care. I put I don't care. So
okay.
Yeah, I put only for PC.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's fair. Oh God, Dan, I'm cringing.
Blizzard screwed pooch.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's one of those games. I was so up for it, and I'm glad I kind of didn't get it because from what I've read, they've kind of really broken it.
Well, I'm glad I have it for expansions and stuff. That's about it. That's the only reason I'm happy I have it. So
I'll pick it up when it's fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, pick up when fixed. All right. Yeah. Dragon's Dogma. Greg.
D&D Monster Hunter.
Okay. All right. I see what you did there. I get it. A little bit of a phrasey word. That's all right.
Well, D&D technically is...
Yeah. One more. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. Jenny.
I put really dumb name. That's all I know about this game.
It is a horrible name. I don't even... Yeah.
Well, I don't know what this game is. Like people talk about it, I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's got...
Yeah.
I put down no Monster Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it basically is? Like Monster Hunter?
It is Monster Hunter.
But it's like one player. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Dan.
Failed in execution.
Yeah, that's kind of fair there. Get my papers going on here. Mm-hmm. Paper. Yeah, it is fun, isn't it, Chin? Let's see. Ghost Recon Future Soldier Dan.
God, really?
Okay, so mine was no chatter lately. Like, it seemed like there was buzz around it at the beginning, but that just all kind of fell off.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Greg.
Sink your shot.
Good advice.
Oh, God. It's almost like I'm laughing at something I don't understand.
I didn't think Tiger Woods was on this list.
He was sinking his shot into everything, man. Oh, God. That's why his old woman beat him in the head with that golf club and he looked like a Klingon. Jeez, it whiz. Let's see. Chin.
I put for this amazing and underrated.
Ah, really?
Yes. I think this game is very good.
And I kind of feel the same way about the next one, which is the last one for May, and that was Sorcery, the PS Move title. I kind of liked it. I had a lot of fun with it, but I think my 3-word association is timing is everything.
Do you mean like release date timing?
Yes.
Right, okay.
If it would have released in the shape that it was in, or initially, at the time when PS Move was basically brand new, when they promised, it would have been a pretty good game. It would have been a pretty good game.
Move's already come and gone by then, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If it released with Move and with that whole storybook thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Storybook is way too close in nature to Sorcery. All right, so the home stretch.
Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
Hey,
Yeah,
whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. You don't get
All right, Greg.
you don't get off that easy. Sorcery.
All right.
It came out.
It came out. I guess, it's hard for me to argue any of that crap,
Mine's close.
Okay.
To that one.
Chinny.
That came out?
There you go.
The question, yeah. All right, Dan.
Didn't move me.
That's
Nice.
That's pretty good. That's good. Nice snark. So we're on the home stretch with June. The first one, Lollipop Chainsaw. Anyone?
Why?
Stupid, sexy fun.
Stupid, sexy fun. Okay. Greg.
I was going to say, why? Just why?
I put pervy Japanese turd.
Wow.
Like I said, stupid, sexy fun.
Yeah, there you go.
That could be the same thing.
It's kind of abrasive, man. But, when I heard it was only 4 hours, my 3-word association was, at some point.
Is it really only 4 hours?
I think so. 4 or 5 hours, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get it pre-owned.
Yeah, get it pre-owned. This is one that I'm kind of high on, even though my play with it has been limited, because Lisa and I are currently playing the first one, and that is Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, and mine was Lego has arrived. Finally got voice acting and all this stuff, and the Lego games finally feel like they're complete with something that they've been missing for some time now.
All right.
Yeah. Dan.
Lego Batman win.
Lego Batman what?
Win.
Win. Okay.
Win.
All right. Cool.
Winner!
Great.
It's more of an equation. Lego plus Batman equals win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, nobody said something about symbiology or anything like that. We could totally, as long as it's 3 words, it's fine. Greg.
I just said more Lego, please.
Yeah. It really gives me high hope for Lego Lord of the Rings. I can't wait for that. So excited.
I
Chinny.
was in Tesco's earlier. They've got a Lego's Lord of the Rings, the beginning scene of
Yes,
Lord of the
they
Rings.
do.
Oh, God, it looks good,
Gandalf
doesn't it?
turns up in the cart. It's £11 for a little cart, a horse, Gandalf, and Frodo.
I
That's
know.
too much money.
I know. All right, Chin.
I put Lego is cool. I didn't really know what to put
That's good.
for it. Lego is cool. It just is. Like,
Okay, and another notable was Spec Ops The Line. Chinny.
yeah, okay. Spec Ops The Line. The Right Direction.
All right, okay. I'd heard that. Of course, I've heard a lot of other things, too.
I know. I'm a massive fan of Spec Ops The Line.
Yeah.
Not the perfect game, but I really think it's where games should be going.
Yeah.
In terms of taking a little bit more of a look at the story, and I think they can sell games a lot better like that,
And that kind of piggybacks off of mine, which was very divisive reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Greg.
Greatness just missed.
Really?
I'll agree.
See, I might have to play this. I might have to play it now. I don't know.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Fine game.
Dan.
It's a tough one to put into 3. Great interactive scene.
All right. I can't wait to see it. There's part of me that wants to pick it up cheap at some point, but yeah, that'll probably be what it is.
It won't take long to.
Yeah,
to
I don't
be
think it's
seen.
going to take long.
All right, guys. So those are the notable releases of the first half of 2012. So thank you guys very much. I know that took a little bit of homework, but I thought it was a fun exercise as it is every year.
Yes, it was.
All right. So Greg, pimp your show.
Let's see. You can listen to us every week. The Overseas Connection podcast, part of the old Gate community. That's G4TE.com. And,
I'm on it.
Chinny's on it. I'm on it. We have other notables like Richard Primrose and Christopher Matthew. And then sometimes we have guests. Yeah. Imagine that.
Sometimes.
But yeah, we love talking games, and we try to keep it a weekly show. We've been pretty consistent with that. I think we've taken maybe 1 or 2 weeks off over 3 years.
Yeah,
so
congratulations.
Have we really?
yeah,
Wow,
Yeah,
pretty good.
you've done better than we've done.
No doubt.
it's not easy, but I think being a midweek podcast, it helps us out a little bit.
yeah,
so,
possibly.
And also, we have quite a big cast, so
yes, we pull
You know,
people
like-
in from all over the world.
so we can. I can go like, Greg, I'm not going to be there, and it doesn't mean the show's going to stop. So that's quite nice.
Yeah. So while you're there, go ahead and do a few shout-outs.
I would like to shout out you, Mr. Conger, for arranging us to do the first half 3-word associations because it was fun.
It was fun.
I was worried about having to do homework, but I ended up enjoying it. I would like to throw in one 3-word association that I didn't get to talk about, which was the Secret World, and my 3-word association was, what is it?
It is an MMO.
I actually played it in the beta, and my 3-word association for it was too stupidly boring.
Okay.
Mine was the what world?
And the reason I kind of cut that one out was because I put in weird plasticky fellatio. That was,
Okay.
yeah,
That's right.
Yes.
The blowjob for starting.
Yep.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, I completely missed that bit.
Yeah. Apparently, one of the factions you get this you get oral sex to start the game, and it
I got a shot to start the game.
Yeah.
apparently you didn't join the right faction.
Evidently not.
Yeah.
You want to get on that blowjob faction?
Yeah.
All right.
So, Chinny, shout-outs.
Shoutouts. Obviously, I also do the Overseas Connection with Greg, but I also do another one. Would you believe? Jesus.
Whore. Sorry.
Yes, I am becoming a
podcast whore.
I didn't even know that we do 2 podcasts tonight, so sorry. This isn't the same night that we did the Overseas Connection. Not at all. So I do Veteran Gamers. I do veterangamers.co.uk. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, all that nonsense. Or you can go to the actual site. And I'm working on... I do the videos, which means they don't get released very often. Because, listen, people, my day job is making videos. So... I don't want Steve to be posting mail in his when he's finished
That's
work.
right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's a bit difficult for me to kind of go like, hey, let's make more videos. But I am working on a video that I'm very excited about at the moment, and it involves Spec Ops: The Line, and mixing it up with the Jay-Z song "No Church for the Choir." So I just
cool.
Do a bit of a fan-made trailer. I'm also going to do some Black Ops stuff soon. So I'll big up my YouTube channel on Veteran Gamer. So go there, check it out. The UK on those videos are strange.
Yeah.
You think something's going to get big, and then they don't. And then, like, my Max Payne one got, like, 20,000 overnight, pretty much.
I know.
And you think, just like, what, how does that work?
Yeah.
I think you equate that out, Chinny, to games that people care about, games that people don't care about.
That people don't.
Well, I'm pretty proud of like my games of the 2011
We know what
video.
you're proud about. But let's face it. I'm just kidding. No,
the
Chinny,
Max Payne thing.
Yeah.
The Max Payne one was my fault. I've got this kind of weird thing. I keep clicking on stuff. And, just happened to be your link.
Just refreshing it all the time. So
all right, chatty Cathy's, let's roll.
Veteran Gamers, great, brilliant.
Yeah. .co.uk.
Thanks, Steve, for inviting me on. It's nice to be on your show.
No problem. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, web for the week to come, Dan.
Yeah, you can find me, obviously, here on the Gamesmen. Iron Hammers is back, and I'm on there, co-hosting that as well. That's ironhammers.org for the website. Yeah, all right. Occasionally, recently, I've been on a couple of other podcasts, but I'll not mention them. They don't need them.
Yeah.
And, you can find me on Twitter, Hardlydan, Steam, Hardlydan, Raptor, pretty much put Hardlydan in, and you can find me.
Greg, what for the week to come?
Xbox Live, Murphy's Law, MurphysLaw 1969. Mostly going to be on the Xbox Live. And you'll see me on Twitter shouting out basically under OC_Murphy's Law.
All right. Chinny, what for the week to come?
Yeah, the best way to contact me is probably Twitter. Twitter.
You can also find him at... Give him your phone number, Chinny. Just put your phone number out there.
Yeah. My gaydar account is... No, it's not. Do you know that somebody's made a Chinny the Diva Twitter account? Do you know about this?
No.
So somebody... I genuinely don't know who's done this, right? But someone's made a Chinny the Diva Twitter account and just... acting like me on there.
That's perfect.
I think I'm going to have to follow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the just Chinny the Diva?
You don't care about me. Brilliant. Right. Okay. So no, I'm joking. It's Chinny the Diva. I think it's at Chinny the Diva. That's that. I have no control what goes on, but they're actually doesn't make, so that's brilliant. Yeah. Twitter Chinny1985 is my Twitter. Or if you're not on the Twitters, Veteran Gamers Facebook is another way.
Beautiful.
To get me.
All right. Dan, take us home.
I know I keep mentioning it, but we've got our revamped site. It's looking fantastic, and we've got forums now, and it'd be great if you guys could drop in, just say hi, whatever, give us your 2 pence worth. We may even read it out on the show. It's good enough.
Yeah, the forums need some action, badly.
Yeah, check out. At the moment, there's a few pics on there, but we need more stuff. So, yeah, get on the forums, hit us up. We'll if it's good enough content, we'll even read it out. We're also could do with some more likes on Facebook. So, obviously you know how to use that, don't need to tell you how to use it. If you're looking for new ways of getting hold of our shows, you can always try using Stitcher. Because we're on that. I don't use Stitcher, haven't got a frick clue, but some people do. We're there.
It's pretty neat.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming back to the whole pleading part. The Gamesmen, Iron Hammers, and a whole load of other the guys from VGHub, we're all entering this year's Extra Life, and we need your help. Well, we say we need your help. It's not us. It's the sick children that have cancer, terrible accidents, and a load of other problems that need your help. And we'd really appreciate it if you could send some money their way via us. And all you have to do is go to extra-life.org/team/VGHub Team 2012. And you can sponsor your favorite podcast or whatever. You just, cents, dollars, pennies, pounds, whatever. Everything helps. We really would appreciate your help. Anyway, enough of pleading for money. We're pleading for content for our shows. And we need more voicemails. And you can call the RPG hotline at 412-267-RPG1. Yeah, give us a call. If you're not in the States, it's probably cheapest for you to get onto Skype, put a couple of quid in there. Yeah, or whatever. If you can't afford that, you can always email us at thegamesmanrpg@gmail.com. And if you really can't be bothered to type much, you can always tweet us. Our Twitter account is @thegamesmanrpg. Now, if perhaps you're at work and you want to listen to us, you can always check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/thegamesmanrpg. You can access most of our latest shows and some of our TGM tag-alongs, which are great fun. If you do happen to listen to us on iTunes or have iTunes there, the UK is still winning with the great reviews, but I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't checked lately. I don't know. I should probably do that sometime soon. Yeah.
As far as we know, the UK is still winning, so bring it on, UK.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. And with that, we're going to close out the show. So on behalf of Mr. Murphy's Law, on behalf of Chinny1985, on behalf of Hardlydan, I am Lyfeliek. We are the Gamesmen, and until episode 82, we ask...
What role will you play?
not fully satisfied with the podcast, please return any portion for a full refund.
So you can run and tell that, homeboy.